am back over at the stove at the beginning of the week with no coffee creamer. Y'all, I'm the worst. I just let us run out of coffee creamer on the weekend. We had the grandkids for like 5 days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because my daughter and her husband were in New York just having a good time. So we had the grandkids. So I did nothing but stuff with them. We just had a lot of fun with them the whole weekend. Well, the whole 5 days. And so I didn't make any coffee creamer. So here's what we're going to start with. Now we're going to make a coffee cake coffee creamer today. You need 3 cups of half and half. Y'all know I don't buy half and half. Half and half is just whole milk and heavy cream mixed together. Half whole milk, half heavy cream. So I did 1.5 cups of heavy cream, 1.5 cups of whole milk. And that makes my 3 cups of half and half. Half a cup of brown sugar. Now the reason that we're putting sugar in this one is because we're not going to use sweetened condensed milk. If we use sweetened condensed milk, that gives us that sweetness that we need. We're not using that today, so we're going to add half a cup of that brown sugar. Now, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of espresso powder. If you don't have espresso powder, you could use just instant coffee. But this is espresso powder, you can get it at Walmart, pretty much any grocery store in the coffee section. This is gonna blend in a little better than like the coffee granules, but the coffee granules work just fine. You can just use that too. Instant coffee granules, not like ground coffee. All right, 1 tablespoon of that. I don't know if I told y'all that or not. All right. Since we're making coffee cake, I'm going to use, and it looks like I've never used this one, I'm going to use, all right, I knew that was going to take me a hot minute to get that tab off of there. I wouldn't make y'all stand and watch me struggle with that. Struggle bus was happening, trust me. All right, we're going to use 2 teaspoons of, this is a cake batter extract. You could use cake batter syrup if you have it. So we're going to use 2 teaspoons of that. And then we're just going to mix this all together on just kind of a medium-low heat. Now, we're not going to let this boil. We don't want it to boil. We just want to get it heated good, you know, all the way through and get all that espresso powder and brown sugar kind of blended in. All right, now I've pulled that off the heat, and now we're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Y'all know I'm measuring that with my heart, but that's about 2 teaspoons. And mix that in, and that's it. That's our coffee creamer, y'all. Coffee cake coffee creamer. Now, y'all know here, I also struggle with pouring this into the jar. But I think we can get it. It smells really good. You guys, it smells so good. It really smells like a cake. You know what I think I'm gonna do a little bit later today? I think I'm gonna make an oatmeal cream pie, iced coffee for Jim, using some of this. All right, y'all. Just put the lid on it. Listen, this will last as long as the date on your milk. I had to grab my milk back out to see what the date is. So the date on my milk is July 24th. So this would be good in the refrigerator till July 24th. But it's not gonna last. It's not even gonna last through this whole week. So we'll be back, I'm sure, in a few days to make another coffee creamer. Coffee cake, coffee creamer. Bye now.